Hello and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. Today I am sharing just a really quick video on what I am putting inside my 7th graders' independent fun work bin. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to 2 girls, ages 12 and 15. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by once again. I do really appreciate you. So today I'm going to be showing you what is inside my 7th graders' independent fun work bin. Now I did share some homeschool, back to homeschool prep videos where I was showing that I was preparing certain supply bins for certain subjects. And I talked about how I left one of them empty because I changed my mind about what I wanted to do with that last bin, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, what I actually put inside that last bin that we're going to be keeping in our homeschool cabinet. Now this bin isn't meant to be used for every day. It's not even meant to be used if my kids feel bored or they don't have something to do. It's okay if my kids get bored. I'm okay with that. What this bin is for, it's more to help us keep on track with our homeschool day if I have to step away for a minute. My 7th grader Lydia primarily works with me when it comes to her homeschool work. She has had some struggles in the past when it comes to reading, writing, and things like that. So we do work very closely together when it comes to her lessons. So this bin is meant to be something that gives me a minute if I need a minute to complete something. Maybe I'm not feeling too well in a certain day, or a certain day because I do have some health hiccups, we're gonna call them, that sometimes I just can't get as much done. So this bin is meant to be something that is supposed to be kind of fun and special for days that I might need to, run more errands or, just need a minute away, help my high schooler with something. So this bin isn't, again, it's not meant to be my daughter's bored, here's a bin. It's not meant to be that. But I wanted things in this bin that she could do independently that were gonna be fun and different than her regular lessons. I wanted it to feel special and feel fun, and things that might even be a little bit below her let's just call it a grade level. We're not really big on grades over here, but something she could do independently and feel confident in completing herself. So what this is, I put it together already. I'll show you what's inside. In fact, I didn't even buy anything new for this bin. I pretty much just shopped my own, shelves, and I just pulled things aside that I think that she would enjoy to work on her own. And again, these are meant to be things that are still educational. And I primarily wanted a bin like this for her this year because if I tell my 7th grader, okay, give me 10 minutes, and we were having a really, really successful homeschool day, and then I stop, sometimes it's really hard to pick up that momentum again. So this bin is meant for me to be able to take a minute, but her still doing something educational, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it right. But again, I'm just using one of these paper trays that I purchased on Amazon. I really like these. They have the latching lid and everything. But the first thing that I'm gonna be putting in there is actually this mosaic sticker pad. This is a Melissa and Doug set. I still had some of these left over from Christmas. It's almost like a paint by number, only with stickers instead of with paint. But I put this in here because it's something hands-on and fun that she can do. And there's a lot of different animal options with this one, and she loves animals. So I thought that this would be a good one. So the next thing that I'm going to be adding to this little bin of fun independent work is Editor-in-Chief Level 2. Now this is for grades 6 through 8. She actually really enjoys editing. So this is something that I know that she'll be able to complete on her own and actually enjoy doing it. We don't do a ton of worksheets in our homeschool, so this does feel different and fun for her when we do pull out something like this and she gets to work on it. Again, I wanted something that was going to keep her thinking, keep her going while, I take a minute. Now, the next is this National Geographic's Funny Fill-Ins, My Medieval Adventure. Now, we actually worked on some of this already, I can't remember when, a couple of years ago when we did like a medieval unit study or a medieval morning basket, but we didn't finish all the pages. So I just thought we're gonna be going over world history this year with her. This would be fun to throw in. I kind of wanted something that she could complete that was kind of covering every subject. Like she has something for art with the paint by stickers. You know, she has something for language arts with the editor-in-chief. This can be history, you know, so I wanted something like this, and she loves creating silly stories. So just, you know, using up the rest of this pad. But yeah, so this is just a funny fill-ins. Now, next up, I have Watercolor in Nature. Now, this is Paint Woodland Wildlife and Botanicals with 20 beginner-friendly projects. We actually started this one last year, and we had a really good time with this one. We really liked how step-by-step it was. We just didn't have time to finish it. So she does still have all of the art supplies to complete these lessons in here. So I'm not worried about that. We keep them downstairs. They're very convenient for her. But I like having options like this in this bin because, again, I want to be able to cover all different subjects, and I want it to feel kind of fun and different than our normal work. Okay, I'm also adding in this blank comic book. Now, she loves blank comic books, but the way I'm gonna be using this one, I think all the pages are pretty much the same. The way I'm gonna be using this one is I'm going to just have her go and pick out a picture book, something she could read in like 5 minutes, and then create a comic about it. So what I'll have her do is either, you know, continue on with the story that she read and make up, you know, another situation for the characters, or I could just have her make a comic based off of what she read. But either way, I'm gonna have her read like a short story and then create a little comic about it. So that's kind of my idea here, because it's not gonna be a ton of writing, because again, Lydia does not really enjoy writing yet. We are working on that this year. So I wanted something simple where she could draw maybe a few words on a page, but still be something that she's reading and telling a story through her pictures. So that is why I like to use this blank comic book. This is probably like our 4th blank comic book that we're gonna be going through, but I just think that this would be like a fun little treat every now and again. Okay, almost done, guys. So the next few things that I wanted to share, I will be putting in our regular original canoodle. She loves canoodle. These are just so much fun, but we have so many different versions of canoodle at this point that she's not going to miss this one if I put it in the bin because she has so many other options. I actually just bought another canoodle a couple weeks ago for this upcoming school year that has like a timer. I can't remember. I think it's like Canoodle Ultimate or something like that, but it like times you and things. So it kind of puts that pressure on there. But this one is just the original one, and it's still really fun. I mean, we use Canoodle all the time. In fact, I think I even have Canoodle in my car. I mean, we have Canoodle everywhere. So I thought it would be perfect for this bin. I also put in just a regular set of playing cards. You could do so much with playing cards, and you could get them so, you know, they're so inexpensive. So it's just something I always have. I probably have like 10 sets of playing cards in my home. I keep them in the car, I keep them in my purse, I keep them everywhere because you could use them for math, just for fun. They could play solitaire, you know, just keep them thinking and going. So I do like to keep playing cards everywhere. So no surprise that I threw it in this bin. But these ones are her Harry Potter, like Hufflepuff specific playing cards. So I know that she will really enjoy these ones. And then the last thing that I'm putting in this bin, at least for now, is Writings from the Wild. She loves this letter subscription. It is about animals every single month. They are very, very beautiful. My daughter really enjoys Writings from the Wild. She loves that she gets to have them addressed to her, so she gets a letter in the mail. And this is a premium letter, so it comes with a few more little goodies. And then with the premium letter, you also get this that teaches you how to draw a Highland cow or whatever animal you purchased. There is a postcard. There is a little fun facts card, so you have a picture of the animal, and then there is some facts on the back of this card. These we like to keep separate because we could turn these into like little trivia cards or flashcards that she likes to go through every now and again, but she really likes these. And then there is a sticker of the animal as well. So she really enjoys these, and these are like a really fun treat for her. So I just thought that they would be perfect to throw into the bin. So just keep in mind that this bin is specific to Lydia. These are all things that she enjoys doing every now and again, just to kind of mix up, you know, her homeschool days, so it doesn't feel like we're doing the same thing over and over again. So if you wanted to create kind of like a bin like this, I mean, they are so easy to throw together. And again, I didn't even purchase anything new for this bin. These are all things that I had on hand that we hadn't used yet, or that we didn't finish using in previous years that I know that she's enjoyed. So putting together a bin like this for any age child can just be helpful for yourself. So I would recommend doing something like this if sometimes you find that you get interrupted, or if you're, you know, homeschooling multiple children, and sometimes you get pulled away, and you can find that separation for even a few minutes from that child that you were working with can kind of turn your day upside down when you come back. Something like this is very, very convenient. So I do recommend you doing yourself a favor and putting something like this together. It doesn't even have to be for each child. You could just put together a bin for like your family. So anytime you get pulled away, whoever you're working with will have something in that bin that they would enjoy. But that is it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.